While there has been focus on President Trump's possible impeachment and the use of the 25th Amendment to remove him from office, some House Democrats say they will invoke the 14th Amendment to call for the removal of Trump and congressional Republicans who helped incite the insurrection through their push to invalidate the results of the 2020 presidential election. President Trump acknowledged that he bears some blame for the Capitol riot last week during a conversation with House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, a source familiar told Fox News. The riot came after the president spoke at a rally last Wednesday, telling supporters that he would never concede, and repeated unsubstantiated claims that the election was stolen from him and that he won in a landslide. During his remarks, he renewed pressure on Vice President Pence, claiming that he should decertify the results of the presidential election and send it back to the states, claiming that if he did that, Trump would be president for another 4 years. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino posted a statement from the president on Twitter early Thursday morning, saying, "Even though I totally disagree with the outcome of the election, and the facts bear me out, nevertheless there will be an orderly transition on January 20th. I have always said we would continue our fight to ensure that only legal votes were counted," Trump said. In his conduct while President of the United States and in violation of his constitutional oath faithfully to execute the office of President of the United States, and to the best of his ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and in violation of his constitutional duty to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, Donald John Trump engaged in high crimes and misdemeanors by inciting violence against the government of the United States, the article reads. The article alleges that before January 6, the joint session of Congress to certify the presidential election results, Trump repeatedly issued false statements asserting that the presidential election results were the product of widespread fraud and should not be accepted by the American people or certified by state or federal officials. The article claims that before the January 6 joint session the president addressed a crowd in Washington where he reiterated false claims that we won this election, and we won it by a landslide, and willfully made statements that, in context, encouraged and foreseeably resulted in lawless action at the Capitol. Donald John Trump thus warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States, it said. President Donald Trump on Tuesday said that it was dangerous to the United States for him to be impeached for inciting a riot of his supporters at the Capitol last week.